Good day, everyone. This is Tuesday, April 21st. Time flies as you're practicing social distancing. My name is Reverend Jim Keenan, and this is your daily reflection from St. Luke's United Church, the corner of Sherbourne and Carleton in downtown Toronto. And today's reflection, on a much more somber note, is dedicated to the people of Colchester County, Nova Scotia, and indeed to all Nova Scotians, as they struggle to get onto their feet and deal in some way with the heinous tragedy that has happened to these folk through these mindless murders that took place on Saturday and I guess on Sunday past. Your grief, I know, is absolutely unbearable, but you're somehow bearing it. I have no words to unburden that grief. I pass my own personal words of comfort and support for each one of you, as do my congregation. And in fact, as you've seen from the tributes that have poured in from all over this land, the rest of the people in Canada are with you. It's through words they've expressed, symbols they've used to communicate to you that you're not alone. We care for you and we're there for you. So I want you to know that. I'm not here to offer any words of comfort because this tragedy is beyond words. But I do come as a Christian minister who has been through tragedy myself and have helped fellow Christians to walk, get on their feet and walk at these times. And I'm offering some words here for you of faith, because faith is what has seen me through, and I've seen so many other people get to the other side of this darkness, to be able to say no to this darkness, to be able to say yes to the joy and the love and the respect and all these wonderful attributes to the people that have been ripped out of your arms, head, as all the tributes I've heard about some of the people that have been lost, that be the last word, not this utter hateful act that's taken all these people away. How is that possible? Well, I can only share how I found purpose and meaning in this world that's often brutish and life is cut short in it. I believe right from the onset of creation, God breathed God's love into this creation in which we find our life. And that love, that godness and goodness in this creation does lead to a trajectory, and that trajectory has a purpose, and ultimately that purpose is good. That's my understanding of what gives purpose and meaning to our lives. As one poet, William Blake, once put it, we're put on earth for a little time to learn to bear the beams of love. And certainly right now, that's about all you can do, and those who, like myself, who just want to comfort you, can do. This sense that there is a purpose in this creation, and that it ultimately is a good purpose, doesn't give any answer to why this tragedy happened to your family and friends and sisters and brothers and husbands and wives. I take a more or less existential view to acts of cruelty and accident and so on that go on in this chaotic universe in which we live. But I also believe that our job, if we are going to bear those beams of love for a little time, is to find ways to show that the darkness is not the final word. As one Jewish friend of mine said, who was a very successful man, but when he was 5 years old, a bullet just missed him by an inch by his ear, and that was in a concentration camp. He was a little boy, he didn't even know what it was until afterwards people told him. And what he was told, what he learned from his experience, is your best reply, revenge if you like, to ultimate hatred is to be successful. And in this case, to be successful is to reach into the wounds that have taken place in your community. And in that woundedness, bring out the goodness of all the people that you've lost. And have that be given full expression in your life ahead, in your days ahead, as you are as community, as you are as family. That really is the only way forward. That is the way that I believe is given to us. I believe that as a Christian, but when I look at other faith traditions or other ways of spirituality, I find a similar path. We live in the now, and we heal, and we grieve, and we're angry, and we act with what we have right now. And what we have right now is out of tragedy, and out of that tragedy, let us reach deep into the pain and the hurt and bring forth all the goodness and the love and the joy that was lost through the death of these wonderful people, and that can be brought to life again through the love you had for them and your desire to share that love with others. May this be so for you. And again, I just offer my faith because I have nothing else to offer you other than my respect and my own pain for what's happened to you, and any comfort that we may be able to give you. I pray you find that comfort. God bless.